Hey guys, Lucky Cap Gaming here. Welcome back to Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Last time we took on Chanli and Julio. This time we're taking on Runo and Marucho. First time that I actually won't have to read off about the characters because I already read them. That text doesn't really change at all, so... Yeah, today we're starting off at the park though. This is gonna be like the usual shindig for a little while.
The future Bakugan champion, Chanli, is your match.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready? I'm gonna beat you.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, wanna battle?
As a matter of fact, and yes, I do want to battle. So let's see, we got Chanli and Julio as our matches for today. And man, this roster's coming along quite nicely. Just got 4 more characters to find out about. Well, 4 more plus these 2 goons on the side. So, let's start off with Chanli.
I'll defeat you with style.
Okay. And let's go ahead and randomize this deck. It's freaking Juggernaut again. Okay, so there's definitely a pattern here to how they're making my deck. Anyhow. So yeah, it's been a real trip getting back into Bakugan, I gotta say. It's a question of whether I've been into Bakugan in the past. Because it's like... Really, I just own, like, 3 of them.
Are you scared?
Let me think here. I could probably count the Bakugan I owned on, like, 1 hand. 2, I don't know if it counts as 2. Because I might have to count some, like, the other kinds of Bakugan. Because, let's see, just want to get my... Alright, got my Juggernaut card out. So... Wait, which one gets the bonus battle? Ventus or Subterra? Literally the same. Okay, thank you. I'm thinking Juggernaut.
Bakugan Brawl! Bakugan Stand!
Alright, so. Alright, let me think here. I got my Baku Swap Altair. I have the... Let me go ahead and play this other Juggernaut real quick.
Bakugan Brawl! Bakugan Stand!
Double stand! Okay, so besides Baku Swap Chaos Altair, I have Aquos Rattleoid. And then I have a Subterra Monaris somewhere in my basement. I didn't find that one. And then I've got a Darkest Praise 2 Diablo. It's just Diablo. It doesn't have the switching ability, where it can transform into Praise 2 Angelo on the other side. And then there's... That's all of the, like, B2s I had. I didn't have any B1s. And... Let's see. Then getting into, like, the non-actual... Like, the non-Bakugan that are just, like, yeah, these aren't competitive viable, would be my Deca Nemus and... And I also had, like, one of those... I think it was McDonald's. It was a McDonald's... Naga? That is the weirdest thing to say. Yeah, I got a Naga from McDonald's. But it's, like, one of those ones that don't have the magnet. Literally all you do is just press the button on the bottom. It's so ridiculous. Now, let's see. Defense is 5. I'll just power shoot right into that set of points here. How it goes. Not too well. Yeah. So that all 6 of those basically count as all my Bakugan. I do have to say though that the Naga I got from McDonald's, I do appreciate it just because. Oh, okay. This card is interesting. Elevated Field. Pretty nice. I got a bigger bonus than she did. Yeah, okay, I like this. I like this. I can't use Dark Growth, Blowing Winds. I can use Uneven Bump. That's like a universal. I appreciate having that card because it's basically good for any Bakugan, technically speaking. As long as it's not my Pyrus Bakugan. Okay, speaking of cards, though, I do have to say that I appreciate the ability card I got from there. It was this green ability card. I think it's called, like, Help from... Well, it's like With Friends or something like that. I might be thinking of With Darkness, but... Nah, it's like something Friends. This card is basically based off of the episode... The title of the card is based off of the episode where Shun, like, slaughters Kamba. Like, Shun's battle with Kamba is so big because it's the only battle in the entire series that's like a normal Bakugan brawl that they don't lose a single Bakugan. Shun does not lose a single Bakugan to the Doom Dimension in that battle. It's crazy. But basically, the card, what it does is that it gives Shun... No, it gives Shun... Yes, Shun only for this card. But basically what this does is that it allows you to say... Oh, jeez. I'm trying to recall how this works. I know it's after you lose a battle.
That's my skills talk.
It's difficult to remember off the top of my head. But I know, like, the gist of it is that it allows you to get a gate card back. And not just... Oh, extremely wealthy.
Tell me this didn't happen.
It did.
Yes, I won.
Yeah, that's just like...
Hey,
you can just get a gate card back. And not only getting a gate card back, because some cards are just like, oh, if you lose this battle, then keep the gate card on the battlefield face up. If you lose a battle in this scenario, you're getting that gate card back to play again whenever you want. Which is... And that's still, like, reducing your opponent's victory by, like, 1 point. I don't even know how that's going to work in the end if it... Oh, wait, that's right. There's... Wait, let me try and comprehend. Let me try and pick up what I'm putting down here. So, it's basically saying that by... Okay, you take a gate card. I'm trying to figure out how this works in the endgame. So, from there, there's still 1 card on the field. Someone takes that card. 2 cards are placed down.
Let's battle now.
Let's say both of you win those. Okay. So, it won't come down to that card being played. Because, really, you're only going to have, like, 5 battles tops. Most gate cards. Okay, that could be useful. Oh, I didn't randomize my deck. Oh, well. Yeah, that's just crazy, utterly crazy. And now, like, cards like that are crazy to think about. It makes you wonder, like, which cards are actually viable. And I looked this up. So, apparently there's a few cards that are, like, banned or have, like, limitations placed on them. Some of them are just, like... I think there's specific ones you cannot use. And then there's other ones... What?! Okay, that was that. If he stood, I'd have been amazed. But yeah, there's cards that have limitations placed on them, such as I know any card that lowers your G power, or no, not lowers your G power. Well, actually, yes. If you're using HSP gate cards in your deck, they have to be HSP gate cards that do not reduce G power. They can only be ones that increase or are at a flat 0. And then there's also the gate cards that like invert the rules of the game. Those are the cards that are like lowest G power wins, like Tricky Gate. Tricky Gate and like other cards like that, I think those are banned. Because they wouldn't be able to do the other option for them, which I'll get into with the ability cards. So, from what I recall, the only ability cards I remember being banned are the ones that have the imprisonment rule. The Doom card is not banned. I did some like recordings for just miscellaneous Bakugan content. Chaos Terrorclaw, interesting. I did some recordings for miscellaneous Bakugan content. One of them was like opening cards. I did get a Doom card in one of them. And I remarked that the Doom card was illegal to play. I don't know where I got that from. I think I was like, oh, it takes your Bakugan out of the game permanently. That's gotta be illegal. Okay, that's illegal. No. Okay. Yeah, the good move, Julio. I'll say that. Oh, I can use Blowing Winds. During battle, plus 100 if your enemy is Subterra, Chaos, or Darkest. I'll take it. Alright, we're 200 away. Now I'm going to use my uneven bump to get me an extra 50. So we're 150 G power away. I'll have to do real well in this minigame. So, okay. The Doom card is actually pretty balanced, because while it does give you a slight advantage if you're using Darkest, what happens is that if you lose that battle, you can lose your Bakugan. I mean, that's not how it works in the show. In the show, the enemy's never at threat of losing their Bakugan to Doom Dimension. Whew. Boy, I came with a vengeance on this one. Wow. So yeah, the Doom card is balanced because the player that uses the Doom card might lose their Bakugan if they lose this battle. And then in the other way of thinking, like if you win, then that was like not counting that little Darkest boost, then it's like kind of fair at least. Meanwhile, the imprisonment rule... Oh, the imprisonment rule. Oh, that one is... Oh. So, if I recall, this happens at the end of a battle, and that no matter the winner, I want to say... I have the cards up in my closet. I could probably, like, in between some cutscene, I might be able to go grab them. But, if I recall, it's something along the lines of... After a battle, the Bakugan used by the opponent is imprisoned, and the imprisonment status condition specifically makes it so that you... Oh, boy. Let me think. Okay, the imprisonment card... Oh yeah, of course. They can't use the Bakugan, so like the Doom card. There is a way to get back in, though. And that is by having it so that the opponent, the player that's affected by imprisonment, can give the opponent a gate card back to get their Bakugan back. So already, this is like crazy busted. Nice, nice, nice. It's just crazy busted because there's no, like... It's not like the Doom card where there's risk and reward. It's all just, like, crazy. It's crazy. Alright, I just grabbed the binders. I can check. Okay, which one's it in the back of? Is it this one? No it is not. Okay. Yeah, in that video I also did a binder unboxing. So, let me check. Oh, this one. This boy, empty. Alright, let's just... I'll keep looking after we start up the battle for the tournament. So, let's go to the tournament area. I might have been in my solitaire binder. Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I switch, though. Gotta make sure I'm not using my randomized deck. I wouldn't be surprised if I could win, but that would require some double stands to pull that off, I will say that. So, let's go into our next game. Alright, Runo and Marucho. Hey! I found the lift card, that's gonna be in this battle. Oh, here's the card I was thinking about earlier. Help from Friends. It has the Burger King format and everything. Alice's eyes are, like, white for some reason. I don't get that. Yeah, the imprisonment rule. Okay. Oh, no, it's not imprisonment. It's called enslavement. Okay, enslavement. So, at any time your opponent may... Okay. Your Bakugan... The opponent's Bakugan... Wait, okay. Let me see. I'll read this after, like, the actual enemy phase starts, because that'll be a perfect time. They're gonna be taking their time just rolling around and everything. Meanwhile, I can be reading you guys off some of these fun cards I have. Oh, yeah. Before I get into rolling my Bakugan, let's take it away with the stats on all these guys. First, we have Runosaurus, a very iconic character in the series, but it's pretty weak here. It's only 210 G power with high defense and endurance, but we're really starting to see the age of those, like, starting Bakugan now. Case in point, we have Runo's Centipede, which has all the great stats of Saurus, even better G power, and we also can't forget that it has, like, way better acceleration as well. Finally, we have Runo's Tigrera at 370 G power, a 5 in defense and acceleration, and a pretty good jump stat as well. You may notice that her G power is slightly lower than, say, like Tentaclear. That's because of her cards. She has Runo's Throw, Power Triangle, and Cut and Saber. Cut and Saber giving a boost to Tigrera, Lift, Muddy Ground, and Tigrera as her gate cards, so Tigrera is giving her an even bigger boost, which is why she's weaker than Tentaclear. Moving on to Marucho with his Aquos Griffin. It's got 260 G power, a 5 in acceleration, and jump. Moving on to Fear Ripper with an impressive 5 in speed and defense, as well as 300 G power to boot. Our final Bakugan for the day is Marucho's Price with a 370 in G power, a 5 in speed and endurance. Marucho's Price is definitely the offensive type, while Runo's Tigrera is the defensive type, so it really complements each other pretty well. As for cards, Marucho's got Marucho's Throw, Home Advantage, and Blue Stealth as ability cards, an ability block Aquos Vortex, and Price as gate cards. Same reason as Runo for having 370 G power. Okay, so, yeah, ability block is a strange card, because I mentioned this last episode by accident. I thought we already saw the ability block card for some reason. Oh yeah, Clock Stopper, that is a great one to have. So I made the mistake of mentioning the ability block gate card last episode when we hadn't actually really seen it yet, if I recall. No, wait, I think Marucho might have... Did Marucho use that in her... I forget. Yeah, the ability block card is called Card Force in the actual physical card game. Which, yeah, that card force and ability block have two completely different connotations in name alone. And, yeah, that also applies to what the card does. I don't even have this in my binder, I just looked this up because I was curious, and I was like, because I had a deck that I thought would go really nice with the ability block card. But it does not go good with... Actually, it might go good with Card Stopper. I don't know. Or... Card Stopper. No. Card Force. That's what it's called. Yeah. It basically gives you plus 50 G power for each used ability card going into the battle. Oh yeah, Dan always... Well, he doesn't always do this, but sometimes an opponent will just do this from downtown move where they just flick it across the whole arena. As you can see, it works to varying degrees of success. If the card's placed in the right spot, it's pretty nice, but... Alright, so yeah. Let me read up on Help from Friends first. I'll read you that one. That's got, like, this McDonald's format. I think it's based off of the later series of cards, how they're formatted. But, okay, play during a battle if your opponent has more gate cards in his use pile than you do. So this doesn't even have to be at the end of a battle. This can just be, like, whenever, as long as the opponent's winning. Okay, he must give one of them to the card's owner to be played later. So, basically you're giving the card... Like, you could either choose one of your cards to take back, or you could choose one of his cards that he has to play again. In case you want a rematch of some sort. I don't know about that one. Why would you want to face your opponent again on the same card? You're better off just taking your own card. Anyhow, I want to get into the actual enslavement cards. So, okay, this is the... They made a few of these. There's like, what, Darkest Hex is another one, I think? I think I have a Darkest Hex somewhere in here. Oh yeah, I have Darkest Hex and Aquos Hex. And I think there's like one more of the Hex cards. Okay, Leonidas there. I'll just start playing to my strengths and just playing these Lightning Gates. Well, I'll play this Lightning Gate. And then, if worse comes to worse, I'll just double stand on the Lightning Gate. So, let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna launch up here. I'll go into this hoop, and then that'll be able to net me some extra bonus. So I definitely want to use Source for this one.
Bakugan Brawl!
Oh, didn't make it. That'll work. Alright, so you don't have to wait until you're at the top. You can actually just, like, flick, put a little bit of juice on it. Okay, but not too much otherwise. You have to be at the right altitude as well. There's also this ground one. It works quite nicely if you need it. Alright. Lean backwards. And we're in the water slide now. I remember I was just, like, loosely focusing on this for one of my, like, sessions, just trying to get all this data. And I just, like, I went, like, right in the middle. I barely made it onto the... left track. I didn't get any of the G-Power boosts from taking the left track. Okay, let's see, we going around this way. There we go, got the stand. Right on the corner, too. That's a pretty decent spot for a damage field. Alright, that'll do. So yeah, let me... Okay, I finally want to read off this Aquos Hex here. Play after you win a battle with an Aquos Bakugan. Oh, a Severe Attack. Okay. So yeah, play after you win a battle with an Aquos Bakugan by more than 100 G-Power. So already, you're in the winning scenario. Meaning, it's not like the risk versus reward that you have with the Doom card. Alright. Oh, we're both getting the bonus. But since she went straight for the Sphere Attack, that means she's not getting as much juice out of it. so to speak. Alright, you ready? So am I. Oh boy, sticks. Okay, yeah, get ready for the bike. Oh, I'll use this just to get a bit of a lead. Oh god, they're so far behind. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Yes, I won.
Hey, that's first victory, and we're about, what, 8 minutes in to the fight? Alright, Dan's coming out with his Pyrus Bakugan. Who's that gonna be? Could be... that might be Griffin. Because I don't think Robotallion has that pattern on the ball. Confusion. Oh, Dan, no! Not confusion. Here, let me help you in, bud. Ah. Okay, well, you might be able to get more points with that anyway, so... Yeah, I'll let Dan do that. Meanwhile, I'll finish reading off Aquos Hex. So, where were we? We were... Yeah, we got done with, like, the first sentence. Your opponent's Bakugan is enslaved and may not be rolled. At any time, your opponent may cancel this effect by moving a gate card from his used pile to his unused pile. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, well, let's just skip Marucho. Okay. And let's see, we're gonna... I'll go in... How's about I take the Leonidas gate? Yeah, let's do that. I'll take Leonidas, and then what I can do is just go for that nice, sweet Chaos Lightning. I mean, theoretically, if I use Chaos Lightning right, I could just get, like, more energy. Alright, Confusion, I'll skip your turn. Ooh, Tigrera versus Griffin. Interesting. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, that's the Aquos Hex. And let me make sure the Darkest Hex isn't any different. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same for Darkest Hex. Oh yeah, I could mention the Lift card, because that's in their deck. Player with the most gate cards in their use pile may not play ability cards. Yeah. I mean, that pretty much falls in line with this game. Oh shoot, we're at 1. Dang. That is ridiculous. Okay. Let's see, while we're doing this, let's see. We'll view, and then... Dan, you keep rolling. I want to look into something. Pretty sure, yeah. So, we've run into the With Darkness card a few times. So, something interesting to note about the With Darkness card. That card in the, like, in the game, the physical game, is called Darkness to Victory. And here's the weird part. So, in this game, there's the green variant. And the physical game also has the green variant. But the weird thing about the physical game here is that there's a red variant of Darkness to Victory. And it does the exact same thing as Green Darkness to Victory. Was he trying to go for the double stand and he bumped into his Bakugan that was using stealth? That... oh my god. That is... comedy gold. I'd expect nothing less of Preyas. Yep, well, let's do it. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Should I... What kind of gate cards we got in play here? Green and yellow, so... What, Marucho just went, that would make him yellow, so Runo's green? Okay. Oh yeah, because Runo's right over there, her gate card's right there, so yeah. So now, I'm going to use Chaos Lightning right into this crystal, hopefully. Either that, or into the launcher. Either result's not bad. Yeah, so we go into the launcher, and boom. That is a whole heaping amount. Okay, get moving. Oh, damage field. Pretty good, pretty good. And right into the stamina take-up. Take the left. Over top. And we already picked up that 50 at the summit anyway. So. Alright, stick to the left, go in the middle, and hold right to avoid that. Now we're going green. I could just steer around this arena a little bit longer to get higher G power, but... Oh shoot, there's Fear Rippers here. Was not expecting that. But then again, I was expecting to find something unexpected, so it doesn't count. Alright. It's time to duel. Alright. Tigrera, the Golden Gate card. Okay, okay. Leonidas versus Fear Ripper. I mean, yeah, we're gonna win this, so I might as well go all out. Look at this. Just with this one ability card, we've already breached 1,000.
Ability card.
Watching opponents use all of their ability cards be like, oh, look at what it takes for them to mimic a fraction of our power.
Ability card.
And honestly, that feels like something in character for Leonidas to say. Well, like early Leonidas. Also, just looking at his teeth, they just look... They look odd for some reason. I appreciate that they don't show, like, this minigame on startup, just so... Ooh! Those, weird-looking symbols that don't match up with any other, attribute. What those do, those are, like, take-alls. And... if you hit that, then you get every G-Power boost on the field. And it's really nice. The only problem is that they made it that brown color that's like just a shade brighter than Subterra. So it's like, it feels like Subterra's gonna have an advantage in those kinds of battles. But because it's like, that looks so similar to their attribute that they'll probably just pick it up anyway. They're more honed in to think that way. But yeah, we won. That was the end of the Supreme Tag Team Tournament. We have proven that we are in fact, the Supreme Tag Team. Very neat indeed. 8,700. And we got a Destruction Award. I don't get why we're just getting those all of a sudden when we're not destructing. And now we get to hear the victory theme again, because we got our Aquos crest. Yeah, 18,700 BP. That is nice. It's always nice winning these tournaments, because you get a hearty boost to your BP. Gotta love them.
All right, we're awesome. I can't believe we won.
We're one step closer to the UBT. But I heard the next tournament's final is going to be a Battle Royale.
Battle Royale?
Nothing to worry about. Catch me at the park and I'll tell you how it works.
Dan, don't run that way, the stage falls off. We got the intermediate achievement, that's for completing this tournament. Alright, new items available in the store. Okay, we could go get new cards. There are new cards in stock.
We've got new cards in stock. You should see if
Nice.
there's anything you want.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna look into getting new cards.
How can I help you? Buying some.
But I'd like to hold off a little bit on the cards. For specific reasons. Let's see what new cards we got in stock. Well, Garganoid and Centipoid, those cards are definitely new. Well, we've got a lot of Robotalons. I'm thinking about picking up a Robotalon
Thanks
card.
for shopping.
Oh, that might give us some variety when we randomize our games. Then, let's see. We're not supposed to know this yet, but I know what attribute the next tournament's going to be, so might as well tell you guys this just so you guys can prepare in case you want to play it at some point, or then you just like don't have time to get to the next episode, or you want to go spoiler free. Next one's going to be Subterra, the next tournament. So we gotta think about getting like Subterra cards. Subterra, but for me, I'm also looking for good Chaos power. Vacuum's not too bad. Spires, okay. Never really matters, like, how big the numbers are. You just gotta consider, like, what the gaps are. That right there! Muddy ground! Yes, that is exactly what I'm looking for.
Thanks for shopping.
Okay. Blue Sky. I'll probably also get that one. That'll come in handy somewhere down the line.
Shopping.
So yeah, the Bakugan that was featured in the Blue Sky card was Limulus, a Bakugan that does not appear in this game, oddly enough. Let's see what copper cards we got. Each Bakugan used by a player who's using all different attributes gets plus 100 G power. I might consider energy from all. Subterran Aquos, Pyrus and Darkus. I mean, this card's pretty good for Subterra. Oh yeah, definitely good for Subterra. I'll take it.
Thanks for shopping.
Okay. Quick charge. The player with the lowest printed G power may not play ability cards. Oof. The guy who stood on this card first loses half its printed G power. Ooh, power drain. That's not what the card does at all, but it's interesting nonetheless. So it's like, okay, power drain, what that does, you can discard any amount of ability cards, and that gives you like a basically equivalent boost of G power. Player with the least gate cards gets all used ability cards back. That's pretty darn good. You'd say that. Alright, well, let's move on to red. We got the basics: Stuck, A Hand Up, Dance Throw, Clean Slate, Marionette. Marionette's cool in the anime, but it's weird because it's only for another Bakugan that doesn't appear as a playable one in this game. It's called Mantinoid. It's the Praying Mantis one. Oh, I definitely want to get Bruno's Throw.
Thanks for shopping. So really, uneven bumps are our only good option for, like,
someone trying to go with like different attributes on their team. But usually when it comes to a tournament, you want to at least try to experiment a little bit. Chaos, Aquos, Subterra, or Chaos. Honestly, okay. These cards could be pretty good if you like look into who your opponent's gonna be for the like upcoming match. I think that's got potential. Well, Bright Light, I'll start by picking that up. Alright, so we're looking for Chaos and Subterra. Oh, G power up might be it. Oh, here it is! Bakugan Spin. Okay. So yeah, this rolls a spinner that you could get anywhere from 1 to 100. I'm not sure if 0's included in there. Oh well. Anyhow. Oh, Mega Impact. Wait. Oh, no. Flash. Okay, this was what I was thinking of. Flash is the most pointless card in the game by far. You unlock it at the same time as Mega Impact. Mega Impact is literally everything Flash does, but it includes the Aquos attribute, so it's immediately better. Like, that... If you're trying to go on a budget here, there's no reason you should not get Mega Impact over Flash. It's ridiculous. And then also, like, Bakugan Spin. I gotta admit it, Bakugan Spin at this point in the game, as, like, an option for, like, not tying you to one attribute, like, it's good for that, I guess, but not much else, honestly. Don't go for this Bakugan Spin yet. My opinion will change on this card a little in the future, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that pretty much covers all the cards. So, now I want to pick up... Jeez. I'm thinking about picking up a new Bakugan, but there's... I think there's gonna be an option available to us soon that we're really gonna want to jump on. So yeah, I'll hold off for now. And based on our current Bakugan points, we're a bit too low to really do any meaningful upgrades yet. Besides, we might want to wait for that Subterra Bakugan we might pick up. But yeah, I'm heading off to my room now. I'm just going to check the rankings and we're calling it there for this episode.
I should edit my deck. I can change my clothes or check out my stats.
Yeah, let's check out my stats.
I can change my clothes.
So he just has a Ventus and an Aquos Bakugan chilling on his deck, oddly enough. Let's see. Check out the ranking, and what do we got? I am ranked number 169. Nice. Okay.
I should check out my ranking.
And then we also got the special shots. Still only have Aqua Spiral and Haste Lightning.
I should check out my... This is my
info. I think there's might be something new on one of these screens. That's just all sorts of Bakugan. I haven't used any Darkest Bakugan, oddly enough. So yeah, here it is. There's our Aquos Crest chilling in here. So we got 6 slots, 1 for each crest, basically. Pretty nice.
This is my info.
This is my info. My social security number is... Okay.
I should save my progress.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'll do that after I end the video, though. So, next time on Bakugan Battle Brawlers, we're gonna find out what this Battle Royale format is all about that the kids are talking about these days. See you guys then.